Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück. Wir sind auf Zypern, Dorfrand von Also die letzte Folge war ja voller Action. Ich hoffe, wir überleben noch ein bisschen. Unser Kumpel ist anscheinend nicht mehr so lebendig. Er hat alles überlebt, hat uns rausgerettet aus dem Krankenhaus und jetzt ist er wahrscheinlich... Und wer bist du? Das war ein Was? Ein Wal. Aus dem Feuer. Jetzt ist... Puh, ja.
Get on! I'm on your side!
Und wer bist du jetzt wieder?
Hurry!
Ist das der...
Hurry!
Gohst Rider? Also der alte Gohst Rider?
Use this! Watch our backs! Shoot him! Fire! Careful, that gun's slow to reload! Watch it! You're vulnerable when you reload! Shoot him! Don't let him attack! Get him? We shook him off. Just hold him off a little longer. I see it. The harbor. Almost there.
Das ist ja wie ein Endscreen von Gronk. Oh, Feuer. Oh, was ist denn? Ist denn die ganze Welt hinter uns her oder ist die Unterwelt? Ah, den Pferd liegt. Rang 5. Codename Check. Das Prolog erwachen. Es war noch nicht mal was. Es war nur zum Reinkommen. Boah, Alter. Oh Mann. Aktueller Heroismus. Oh Gott. Und jetzt?
Name's Ocelot. Big boss. You know who I am. A certain man gave me a job to do. Two, actually. First was to get you out of that hospital. The second was to rescue the man himself. You remember? Your partner 9 years ago, Kazuhira Miller. 9 years back, your private army came under attack by Cypher. You were considered dead. Until today, that is, when Cypher found you. And it's not just them. The whole world wants you dead. You'll have to join up with Miller. Build that private army of yours one more time. It's your only chance. First, we need to save Miller. He's in Afghanistan.
Afghanistan?
What, you can't keep up with world affairs in a coma? 4 years ago, the Soviets invaded Afghanistan. The Muslims are fighting back with Western support. Miller was training Mujahideen rebels when he was captured by the Soviets. The Red's 40th Army. Troop strength somewhere around 100,000. The squad holding Miller set off near the Pakistan border yesterday. Now in 3 days, they'll reach the Soviet garrison. He'll be interrogated for a few more days, and it's off to a lager. Or left to rot in a ditch on Afghan soil. I give him 2 weeks. The job didn't mean anything to Miller. He only took it on to keep you safe. Well, there's our ride. It's a whaling ship. Had a pretty good deal on her once the IWC started raising a stink. Now it's 7 days to Port Qasim, another 3 overland. So we won't have much time once we're there. Don't take too long getting used to your new self. Hang on. Ha!
So, damit beginnt nun das richtige Spiel, die richtige Story von Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. Eigentlich müsste ich hier einen Cut machen, da ich aber die Folgen direkt beim Aufnehmen cutte, um die Zeit ungefähr einzuhalten. Kapitel 1. Rache. Fehlt zwar ein Finger, aber besser als nix. Belohnung. Ozolas Missionsbesprechung. Der brennende Mann. Musikkassette 2. Emblemteil erhalten. Vordergrund Flamme 01. Drücken Sie V, um die Kameraposition von links nach rechts umzuschalten. In der dritten Person- und Ego-Perspektive. Spiel fortsetzen. Oh. Episode 1. Phantomglieder. Phantomlips. Norden von Afghanistan. Ich kenne Leute, die waren da wirklich.
The area ahead is under total Soviet control. Miller's been captive for 10 days. Not much time left.
Weather will clear shortly.
Storm's passing. Getting used to it?
After
9 years on ice. Solo infiltration of the Soviet main ground forces. Should be the perfect warm-up. Kazuhira Miller is being held in Dawandehar to the north. Check its location now. Take out your eye droid. You see Wandy on the map? That's where they're keeping Miller. Only problem is, we don't know his exact location. Finding it is your first priority. Got your binoculars? Or should I say, your int scope? See the village? Straight ahead. To the right. To the right. A little to the left. Have you spotted the village? Zoom in closer. All right, that's the village. If you see something through the binoculars and you need more information, just give me a call. I'll tell you anything I can about it. That's Violo Village, the Violo Calais. The villagers fled the war and evacuated a while back. Since then, it's become a base for the Soviets' 40th Army. A few days ago, Miller was taken through there, en route towards Dewandehar. You may be able to pick up the trail there. It's worth a shot. Put a marker on it so you don't lose track of where it is.
Marker placed.
Take a look through your binoculars.
Marker
Good.
placed.
Now you won't have to worry about getting lost along the way. Something wrong?
He can't have much left in him. I give him 3 days, tops. If we fail, and he dies, we lose our chance of revenge. But we need more intel. If you just go charging into Dewandehar, you'll be putting both your lives at risk. See what you can find out first. The Soviets have other outposts, not just the one you saw. Afghanistan is a big place. I expect you'll become quite familiar with those binoculars as you plan your next move. How and where you make it, well, that's up to you. From here on out, you're on your own.
Okay.
You're a legend in the eyes of those who live on the battlefield. That's why you have to handle this mission yourself. Put those 9 years behind you, and return as Big Boss. That's how Gohst would want it. I'll be sending additional intel by radio. Stay sharp. Not one of Miller's bodyguards survived. And they were good. All we found on the scene were their corpses and knees. They'll be missing them. And you're his only hope of getting them back. Now go! Let the legend come back to life.
Retten Sie Kasura Müller. Das brauche ich nicht, das brauche ich nicht so. Steuern, komisch, bisschen laggy das Pferd.
Marker placed.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah.
Soviet guard post. There are bound to be guards. Take a look with your binoculars. Put the enemy in the center of your field of view.
You have arrived at your destination.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Sight, sound, keep all your enemy senses in mind. When you're near an enemy, stay low and move slowly. Don't leave bodies out in the open. Find some place to drop them out of sight.
Post captured.
Beseitigen. Fällt ein Blutfleck dank Headshot, fällt da bestimmt überhaupt nicht auf. Ah, cool.
That's a rough diamond. Good find. It'll fetch a high price.
So, gucken wir mal, was wir hier noch so. Ich hätte gern Sniper Rifle oder so, aber hier... Aha, können wir also nicht nehmen. dem nochmal in den Kopf schießen. Der ist nämlich noch nicht tot.
Your suppressor is no longer effective. Bear in mind your weapon will be loud from now on.
Dem Wetter könnte ich nicht so rennen.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Das Pferd kriegen wir also nicht zum Springen. Springt da rein.
You're almost at the enemy outpost, Vialo Village. The village is crawling with enemy soldiers. Don't just go waltzing in. Start with some recon. Is there anywhere that overlooks the village? How about it? Can you see the village from there? Look at where the enemies are stationed. Look at their gear. Take it all in. There should be a command post somewhere. See any buildings with tighter security? If there are clues to Miller's whereabouts, I'll bet you can find them in there.
Da, in dem Haus mit der Flagge wahrscheinlich. Okay. Vorne ist nichts weiter. Gucken. Das mal, wie man es gelernt hat. Also wie ich es gelernt habe. In meiner Militärzeit. So.
Sun's down already. It goes without saying that darkness is good for infiltration. But your vision will be affected just the same. Keep your guard up, or who knows when you'll bump into an enemy.
Fahrzeug.
связи.
Those materials are already processed. They should come in handy sooner or later. Why not start gathering them?
Oh, kann die Tür nicht leise auf. Oder? Da wollen wir hin. Jetzt fange ich auch schon an, hier leise zu reden. Scheiße. Ja. Wenn ich mal so auf die Uhr gucke, sah ich mit dieser Modder-Aktion, die wir uns hier gerade gegönnt haben, mit dieser schönen Modder-Maske, bis zur nächsten Folge.